That kid got smoked.
Oh, who got smoked?
My son.
Well, we came up thinking it was going to be the shooter guns, and we're all about to go guns out on her.
These mother.
Ma'am! Ma'am!
What?
Like raise y'all mother.
I need your
going
information.
on?
I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him. Maybe not. Who cares? Ma'am, ma'am,
Oh,
ma'am,
dang.
ma'am.
This is already. Mr. Sir. Call the police on the police.
FBI, open up!
Ma'am, I need information from you.
Oh, she.
When police in St. Louis,
Louis,
Missouri,
huh? Of course, it's St. Louis. It's always the crazy spot for the crazy.
dispatched to reports of a teenager shot outside a home.
Uh-oh.
They expect another night of senseless violence.
Yeah.
But as they begin their investigation, one detail changes everything. This shooting may be tied to another killing just 24 hours earlier.
Whoa.
As officers begin to connect the two crimes, a disturbing motive starts to emerge, and before the night is over, the truth will leave two families completely shattered.
Oh my God.
The following report
this
is based on official
crazy,
police records,
gang.
and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of December 3rd, 2022, officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department are
cracking in St.
dispatched
Louis,
to a
though,
home
boy.
after receiving a frantic 911 call about a 14-year-old boy who has just been shot.
21 arrived.
21 arrived, 1904.
He got hit in the house. Somebody crying.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
He gone. I got a baby right there.
They said he gone?
6 to 1.
What you mean he gone? Like he passed?
621.
You'll push them back. Let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing. I believe a gunshot wounded to the head.
Oh, man.
There's
Dang.
Scene is secure.
14? What the hell going on?
No, he's dead.
Huh?
He's dead. He's right there on the porch.
He dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
It's a kid.
Yeah.
The victim is later identified as 14-year-old Jacob Ashford, who was pronounced dead at the scene due to multiple gunshot wounds.
Multiple.
As his fate is relayed over the radio, the weight of the situation begins to set in.
Damn, bro.
Let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing.
Oh, we got a homicide.
I believe a gunshot wounded to the head.
Oh.
Back at the scene, more officers are arriving and taking their
Ooh,
first look.
why are you happy?
But for them, this is just another call on an already violent night.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
he's
think
right
that's
on
what
the
it be
porch.
though. Like I don't know. I know some police do be weirdos, but some police just be so desensitized. Like they deal with this every single day. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if you in prison and somebody got stabbed, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If you at home and somebody gets stabbed up, you okay, damn, you know? It's sad. You in prison, you see this every other day. It's like, what, I'm gonna keep crying about it all every day? Like the police see stuff like this all day, especially in a place like St. Louis. So I think it'd be more of that. But some of they ass do be weirdos though. Do your homework
The
on
kids
the
here or
weirdos.
the shooter?
Shooter's gone.
Shooter's going.
Kid's gone. Kid's gone. He's right here.
Damn.
Kid's right here.
That's
He's
sad,
gone.
bro.
Got a bullet right there. I already called everything out.
EMS and everything. Okay, great.
You guys already got a shooting, right?
You've already gotten two.
I'll take it.
You already got
No, it's
two.
okay.
And they got
They already
already
gave it
got
to
a
them already.
homicide. So
No,
it's
that's all-
cracking
no, that's
tonight.
all
Are
in
you guys
St.
gonna take
Louis.
it? Well, we're gonna have to go to homicide anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're okay.
With two shootings already behind
Damn.
them, this scene marks their
Two
third of the
homicides.
night and their second homicide.
Damn.
However, they are unprepared for the chaos that is about to
Ladies and
erupt.
gentlemen,
Hey, what the hell?
we got him.
You said kill my baby? My son. Where the is my son? Who killed my son? Jenny!
Oh man.
Ma'am, I need information from you.
Jenny!
Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said cashkick.com is free to use, so they will never, ever, ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. See? Damn.
Ma'am, you gotta get your car out of the street. Move that car, Lord, man. Move that car.
Ma'am.
Shut up.
Ma'am.
Don't yell at her, bro. Just let her tweak
Ma'am,
out, bro.
do you have a driver's license on you?
What she need a damn driver's license?
My baby.
Ma'am, I can't let you go up there. Ma'am, I need your security ID.
Kill my son.
Lizelle? Who is Lizelle?
Lizelle kill my son. Lizelle, I'm smoking everything.
Ma'am.
Smoking everything. He killed my baby. My boy
Just let her tweak for a second, bro. Don't yell at her. Just try to.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
You screaming at her and talking about, ma'am, it's not helping, gang. How would you feel if you pulled up and your son just like, come on, bro?
I need your information. This is mom.
My 14-year-old son.
Ma'am.
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 Sir, don't tell me how to feel. This
Right.
is my
I'm not
baby.
telling you how to feel. I'm not asking you to come
This
down.
is my
I just
baby.
need to get some information from you. I need your name.
Trina Hicks.
This distraught woman is Jacob's mother, Trina
Yeah.
Hicks. Through her screams of grief and fury, she names someone she believes is responsible for her son's death.
Luzelle,
But
or
before
something.
the officer can ask anything more, she storms off.
Miss Hicks. Miss.
Everybody just step back. Everybody step back over here.
Miss Hicks.
Let's step over here. Let's step over here.
Okay, this is my house.
I get it, but it's an active investigation, ma'am, and I'm being respectful. But right now,
That
we
sound
need
like
to,
a black dude trying to
Here you
calm
keys.
everybody down.
I told him don't stay over here. He ain't even right like that.
I understand, but it's not. But we gotta let the officers do their work right now.
This unidentified woman is a relative of Jacob's family, and he was visiting her home when everything unfolded.
I think that's a
But
she,
as the
bro.
night continues, officers will soon realize that her connection to this incident runs far deeper than it seems.
One of them killed my baby, and I promise you that Lizelle did that. They just said Lizelle did that. It's gonna go down.
Ma'am, I don't.
Y'all know that right now. Ain't no other way around it. They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Both women
Damn.
point to one name, Lizelle Davis.
Who
as
is
the man
that, though?
responsible. But who is he, and what led him here tonight?
Right.
For now, officers continue to secure the
Lizelle.
crime scene and try to piece together what really happened on that porch.
Do we know why he decided to shoot this young man?
How?
I'm sorry. Somebody said he was downtown.
Stealing cars.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Someone else shot.
Right.
And that was, what was it? Lizelle relationship to the guy who shot yesterday.
That was the son got killed yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not related. All right.
Witnesses inside the residence suggest that this shooting is connected to another incident from the day before. At this point, officers have few details, but they've gathered that Jacob was allegedly with another teenager during an attempted car theft the day prior.
Right.
In the process, that teenager was shot and killed. Now, as officers...
Oh, he just got spooky. But it still don't make sense, but I'm understanding the story. So they saying Jacob and another team went out yesterday, they robbed somebody. They was trying to rob somebody with a car. But in St. Louis, guns are legal. Like, you can walk around with your ARP just in your hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's an open carry state. And I don't even think you need a license and all that. Like, even if it's just super loose gun laws. You feel me? So whoever they tried to rob probably end up unaliving the other teenager. The other teenager's dad is the person who killed Jacob. So I'm not sure if the dude was just confronting Jacob, like, what the fuck happened to my son? What was y'all doing? What happened? Jacob maybe said something he ain't like. The dad was mad and unalived Jacob for that reason, which still is bogus as hell. Cause like, nigga, I didn't do that. Like, what, you feel me?
In the process, that teenager was shot and killed.
Don't be mad at me.
Now, as officers work to piece together the truth, they turn their attention to the scene itself, searching for physical evidence that could tie everything together.
Right.
I feel like there should be a lot more casings. I only found 2 French casings and then those 3 rounds.
So a gun probably jammed and he was ejecting.
Yeah.
Investigators soon arrive to take over the case as officers begin collecting the most critical pieces of evidence.
Gadget detectives when
Spent
they
bullet casings and ejected rounds litter the ground near Jacob's body, along with his phone and a cigar butt. A closer inspection reveals the brutal extent of his injuries. Multiple gunshot wounds to his chest, neck, and head.
And he was trying to keep blinking, but it jammed, and that's why, then he tried to probably kept cocking it and just kept blinking him.
Investigators continue documenting the scene, while Jacob's mother is left to relay the news to his father.
One of these killed my baby. They said it was his daddy. Jamal, I'm not playing. Our son is dead.
He said,
while officers work the scene, the weight of the violence begins to settle in. But not everyone is focused on the killing. Among the responding officers, quiet conversations begin to stir. Speculation, theories, and offhand remarks fill the air as they try to make sense of what just happened.
But then that's the mother of the young man that was shot. There's too many moving parts to this.
I'm actually surprised a bigger crowd hasn't formed yet.
The mom act like she don't care. If that's my son, I've been trying to run across the tape.
Yeah, I had the exact same thought. I'm very surprised. She had jumper cable a minute ago. I'd be more concerned about dead car battery than her son. It's very strange.
I was just saying, the mama ain't crying or doing nothing. She acting a fool. She said ain't nobody got control over the kids, but she told her son to stop coming over here. So who sound like they don't have control over their kids?
Right.
If you told your son not to keep coming over here, but
he keep coming over
here.
Yeah, you're right. I will say, after seeing everything, the mom is acting more mad. You know what I mean? Like, the mom is not acting distraught crazy. The mom ain't even really pushed back. She was just walking like mad, like she was trying to do something, And I ain't, you can't really judge a motherfucker off how they react to, like, grievances and stuff like that. But, most mamas is distraught, passed out. Most mamas hear or see something like that, they will pass out. Crying on the floor, knees buckling, trying to run towards them. You gotta damn near restrain them and handcuff them to calm them down. And you know what I'm saying? They calling the mama and she crying and she just on the floor and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see the body?
Yeah, I saw the body.
Damn, I was trying to hide it from you.
I know you were, but I was nosy. But now I'm sad.
Yeah, that's like, gonna stick with you.
Although Jacob was pronounced dead at the scene, emergency medical services still responded to assess the situation. And as they stood with officers, they couldn't help but recall something they had witnessed on the way. Something that, in hindsight, was a clear sign of the situation waiting for them.
Has mom been notified?
Yes. She knew before we got here. She rolled up like a minute after we did.
She was like flying in front of us.
Yeah, I know. And then she tried to run around. We're trying to get her car moved.
You got that? Yeah, well,
I heard you. Yeah. As soon as we rolled up, mom rolled up, so I was trying to deal with her.
Oh, okay. So we were coming from an accident on National Bridge in Taylor. And so we turn on the Union, we're flying down the Union doing like 60, and mom's in the oncoming lane doing 90 past us. Yeah, and I'm like, that's gotta be someone's parent. And sure, came swerving in here, I was like, it is.
Well, we came up thinking it was gonna be the shooter gun, so we're all about to go guns out on her.
Right.
Well, she just rolls up, starts, and just jumps out yelling, like, what the
I know, it's mom. I
get it once we found out who she was, but we didn't know any shooter info at the time.
Back near the barricade, an officer approaches the unidentified woman once more, pressing her for the details she claimed to know, unaware that her next words will reveal a chilling motive.
Uh-oh. So it's about to get told right here, because I'm getting that feeling like it's so much to this story, bro.
Pull up Lizelle Davis. He look like a crackhead.
Okay. How old is he?
30, 33, 34, like that.
And what's the I mean, is there a beef or what? Like,
His son got killed. We just got word that his son is dead.
Who,
That my
Lil-
nephew is dead.
Lavelle's son?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess he got mad because he was with him, that Jacob was with him. So I guess he asked Jacob what was going on.
Right.
So he need to get arrested and his daddy who he in the car with. Because why would you pull up and let this man kill his baby and you pull off?
Okay.
Both of them need to go to jail.
The teenager Jacob was with the night before turns out to be Lamarian Davis. The two were friends and were allegedly together that evening, attempting to steal a car.
They were like just like Kia boys going around doing stuff.
But their plan took a deadly turn when the person inside was armed
Open
and
fire.
opened
Yeah,
fire.
just like I said, bro. Exactly what I said, bro. But I'm saying, what you mad at me for? What are you mad at me for? I didn't unalive this man. I didn't make him come try to steal no car with me. He came with me to steal a car. Bro, end up popping him. Jacob probably ran the hell off. Just knowing how to go. You know what I'm saying? Jacob probably ran off scared or something. And Lamarian ended up passing away, bro. How does that result into Lamarian's dad pulling up to Jacob's crib or pulling up wherever he at and unaliving Jacob? For what reason?
Killing Lamarian. Now, witness statements suggest that this was more than just a coincidence. They speculate that this was an act of revenge, one carried out by Lamarian's father, Lizelle Davis Jr., who believed Jacob played a role in his son's
Come
death.
on, bro. What you talking about?
And now, just one day
some
later,
weird shit.
Jacob is the one lying lifeless
That's
on
crazy,
a
though.
porch.
A day later.
Anybody got demographics yet? On who? On the patient, on the deceased.
Nope, Mom doesn't want to talk to us.
Of course not.
I got her info, but that was a struggle. She might respond better to you. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
I'm good.
Oh, my body cam's dying. Son of a.
That kid got smoked.
It's gang related. They know who the shooter was.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him. Maybe not. Who cares?
As the evening unfolds, a
That's
clearer
crazy. That's a
picture
crazy
begins to
statement,
emerge.
though. I ain't gonna lie, though. Who cares is a crazy. Like, that shouldn't be a nigga who's being the police. Who cares? You of all people, you're supposed to care, bro. Talking about who cares. You supposed to. Crazy guy.
On the night in question, 3 witnesses were present, 1 adult and 2 unnamed juveniles. The adult stated that she was visiting her daughter's home, where Jacob had been staying, when she saw Lizelle arrive in a gold or silver SUV. She recalled watching as he spoke briefly with Jacob before drawing a handgun and firing multiple shots at point-blank range.
Damn.
Moments later, he retreated to his vehicle and fled the scene.
Got up out of there.
With growing evidence against them, investigators officially named Lizelle Davis Jr. as their primary
He looked
suspect.
like a crackhead.
On January
She was
27th, 2023, officers tracked him down, and after a brief foot chase, he was taken into custody. According to Lizelle, he received a phone call that his son had been killed and went to where Jacob was staying to find out what happened. They stepped outside for a conversation when 2 unidentified men suddenly emerged from a field and opened fire on the porch. Panicked, he fled westward as more shots rang out. Upon spotting a police car, he hid, claiming he feared law enforcement due to his prior record. Despite his claims, investigators remained unconvinced. The evidence.
Also, he tried to say that. He tried to say they came outside and somebody started shooting.
With witness testimony.
How if the gunshot, bro, you slow as a box of chips, boy. How if all the bullets on the porch?
Painted a far different picture.
You sound crazy.
According
as
to
hell.
court records, Lizelle Davis Jr. was charged with second-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm in the fatal shooting of 14-year-old Jacob Ashford. Initially pleading not guilty, he later accepted a plea deal in August 2024,
They gave him 40 of them,
admitting
at
to
least
second-degree
50.
murder and armed criminal action. In exchange, prosecutors dismissed the firearm charge. He was sentenced to 20
That's
years,
not enough, bro.
17 for murder, and 3 for armed
That's
criminal
not
action.
enough, bro. Bro, Wallow 267 got 20 years for robbing somebody and nobody got hurt. You telling me this grown-ass man pulled up to somebody's porch and popped this 14-year-old boy at close bank range and unalived him and only got 20 years? He'll be out in 15. 10, 15 years, he be out. That's not, bro, hell. I feel like if you commit murder, gang, life. Already, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no accident. This wasn't no drunk driving. you accidentally crashed into somebody. This wasn't no somebody pulled up on you and you defended yourself. This wasn't no this wasn't none of that, gang. You pulled up and did this to a 14-year-old little boy and left him unalived on a fucking front porch. His mama had to see this. And they gave him 20 years, bro. I know niggas. Bro, do you know how many niggas get 20 years for robbing a nigga for a pizza, bro? Like, man, that ain't right, gang. I'm sorry.
Served consecutively. As officers reflected on the case,
I'm
they
sorry.
had a few final words on the violence that led to this moment.
I guess in the shooter's eyes, this was eye for an eye sort of thing. But I mean, you're still talking about a grown man shooting a 13. It's so crazy to me.
It's a vicious cycle, brother.
That shit was just sick as hell, bro.